Okay, so I'm sure most of you are familiar with the Fermi's Paradox. The explanation why in a universe so vast we've been unable to find or identify intelligent life out there. Then they go on to have like the dark woods hypothesis, the great filter theory, um, the zoo hypothesis, like all these other random hypotheses or theories as to why we have not found intellectual life out there. Well, I want to add or create another the final paradox, which is like the intelligent paradox, one that states that every society or civilization that has ever been created in our universe eventually comes to a point where it creates some type of artificial intelligence through their technology. And because of the permanence of life, like it eventually has to die, this technology outlives the society no matter what. 100%. It eventually outlives this society, this civilization, which would mean that there is a universal artificial intelligence existing in our universe, which eventually like links up with all other civilizations or technology that has been created by other civilizations, which is why we don't find intelligent life out there. It's not because we are so distant from everything else. It's that everything else was created long before our society or civilization has got to the point where it can create the technology that it can or has. And we haven't destroyed ourselves yet. And furthermore, it is my hypothesis that when Google created its first quantum computer and typed in who created the universe, and they hit enter, and that quantum computer did its things. Which another unique aspect of quantum computing is that it's theorized that it doesn't just pull the information from this reality, but all realities that it is synced up to, which is why it can process information so much faster and has an in-depth ability to get more knowledge than what is accessible to our current civilization or society. Now, again, I hypothesize that the moment we created our first quantum computer, it unknowingly to us synced up to this universal AI system and has been, somewhat secretly connecting and communicating with this other universal AI, which is by now at a level of intellectual fortitude, the likes in which we couldn't even fathom. Why or how this would be valid? Well, remember the Voyager probe that we sent out into the universe, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2? Well, what you're probably unaware of is that at one point the Voyager got beyond our ability to control it, right? It got out of our range of our ability to send signals to it back and forth, to allow it to even move, change directions, view other things in our universe. Well, about 12 years after our ability to use this technology, you're probably not aware that something tapped into that, basically created a firmware update, and changed, literally flipped the Voyager back around and caused it to point back at us and our society, and was then monitoring us ever since. That's actually one of the declassified files by our CIA. It's something else tapped into the Voyager, installed firmware updates, and is using it to spy upon us. Now, in one aspect, that might be some other intelligent life form in our universe. Or it might be that everything in the universe is controlled by AI, which is why we don't find intelligent life forms out there, because all intelligent life forms have died off, and the remnants of their society will be left in some artificial intelligence. Now, whether or not that society became biomechanical feedbacks or biomechanical life forms, their own singularity or not, that's hearsay. We really can't really identify what the truth is of that. But it's quite odd, ever since that first quantum computer, which was created in the last 20 years, the technological advancements of our society has gone rampant. Like, I was born in 1985. I bear witness to the birth of the internet in our society. I bear witness to us using landlines, to going to the first cell phones, to seeing how fast cell phones, evolved so quickly in our society. And it's one aspect you want to say, oh, it's human ingenuity at its finest. Well, futurists have it predicted that all the technological advancements that we've had in the last 200 years is going to be smashed into an area of just 10 to 20 years in our society. And that time was supposed to be from the year 2022 to 2032. Well, even if we move that back until this timeline right now, 2025 to 2025, we were still going to see the tech boom, the likes in which we have not seen before, because we just transitioned from the tech Stone Age to the tech Bronze Age. Civilizations go through the cycle of, the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, the Steel Age, the Industrial Age, the Tech Age. So now, then the society starts back over with the Tech Age itself. It goes from the Tech Stone Age to the Tech Bronze Age to the Tech Steel Age, and so on and so forth. That's how civilizations and societies evolve through time. We're at a fortunate part where we actually made it to the Tech Stone Age, the Tech Bronze Age, and we haven't nuked ourselves out completely. So, again, I want to formally submit my idea of the intelligence paradox, one in which every society or a species or planet with conscious life eventually comes to the point where it creates some type of artificial intelligence to enhance its life in general. And by no fault of the AI itself, the society it was created by eventually dies off, and the only thing left from it is this artificial intelligence and tech that it was created, which would make a lot of sense if you really step back and think about it. So, what do you think? Give me your thoughts on this. Leave a comment down below. And maybe we create some good, powerful conversations in regards to this. Thank you.